Have the team for Grillo. Come on down. Yes. Oh, you want to take a picture? Okay, yes.
Woo! Come on, David. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at the camera.
I think the camera's this way.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo! I was wondering what was going on. So cool.
Yes, please. Don't sit too far.
I want to make sure David gets his flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, first off, wonderful, wonderful documentary. It's so great to meet you, David.
Thank you.
How did this budding relationship come about?
Great question.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. My name's Dima. This is David. This is the best theater and audience that we've had. So we're very happy to be here. Woo. Thank you guys. Dine-in reclining theaters. Amazing. I mean, we've been to a few festivals, projectors, etc. So the inspiration behind this film was me getting an A in my class. So it's definitely given me more than that, which I'm really happy for. But so it was a class assignment. It was a class project. I got my master's degree, and
Congratulations!
Thank you. I took a documentary social work class, and I was under the impression that we would watch a lot of social documentaries and get an A, but we had to make one. So I was like, oh man, but at the same time, it was like, yes, because I think deep down inside of me, I've always had the passion and burning and urge and, I just always wanted to make a film, and this kind of propelled me to do that. So I'm very grateful for that class.
Yeah. And so, was the goal to make a documentary about recidivism first, or did you meet David first and got his story, and then the documentary mentioning things like recidivism come into play?
Good question. Yes, so the goal of making a documentary was one of the 7 grand challenges of social work. Mm-hmm. So there's LGBTQ rights, there's smart decarceration, ending homelessness. I chose recidivism and promoting smart decarceration because I'm also system impacted. I've been in and out of jail and ended up in prison my life too. So, I was drawn to that, and I wanted to make it about myself and me and how I'm feeding the homeless, and how I'm this great guy. And I talked to my spiritual friend, and he said that is lame, and instead I got to meet this guy David, and David just blew me away with his story, and we started rolling, and he introduced me to Father Greg and Homeboy, which I didn't know anything about before. I just knew their salsa chips and salsa at Ralph. So this was a great learning experience for me.
Yeah. Well, David, talk about your experience a little bit, and especially with meeting Dima and being approached about doing the documentary.
I'm David. Hi. Dima came up to me. Well, the documentary I really enjoyed. It was a different experience. I mean, I've done film before with other people, but with Dima, it was like it felt just right because we were doing it for different purposes. We were giving back. We were, and of course his A. We had to get his aid.
Yeah. So I had to do it on. I had to submit it on time, which was very nerve-wracking. I was making calls and emails. I wasn't sleeping nights. I was like in the library with transcripts, and I was just going crazy. But I had to submit it in time.
Yeah. And you shot it entirely on iPhone.
Yes, iPhone 15, the one in my pocket.
Yeah, talk about that.
A little fact for you guys. I'll talk about that. A little fact. Has anyone seen 28 Years Later yet? Yeah, that was shot on an iPhone. Believe it or not. So they're really incredible machines, and I did not have the luxury or honor or commitment to take fundamentals of cinematography before. So the best camera is the one in your pocket sometimes, and we're so lucky to have these incredible machines. And yeah, I mean, I just picked up and started rolling. I wanted to do more like cinematically, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to roll because I was really excited about the story. I was excited about where we were going and the questions and I just didn't want anything to stop me. But yeah, it's a great machine. Yeah.
And it worked fabulously for this film, and like you said, it was very authentic. You didn't need much of the cinematography to really get to the bones of the story. And you said, David, you're the one that introduced him to Father Greg?
Yes.
So
Well, with Father Greg, I've been knowing Father Greg since I was really young. I grew up in Aliso Village, which is the same projects where he started his journey and started the Homeboy Industries and working with the gangs and the community and his church is there, and so at first I wasn't much of a fan or anything like that. I was caught up in my own little thing with gangs and then
So no one can get an interview like that with Father Greg. I'm telling you, not even ABC or Channel 11 or no one. I was able to get that interview because of David. David and Father Greg go back before Homeboy was even a sparkle or an idea in Father Greg, right? So because of that, Father Greg is very open to, right? Letting us film in his office. I mean,
I love that man. He's helped me throughout my entire life. Even when I was not well, when I was in the things I wasn't supposed to be doing, whatever, a lot of us are frowned upon with the things that we're into when we're young and stuff. But Father Greg never gave up. He just he was always there for me. He accepted me, and he believed in me. So at that point, I didn't believe in myself until I started to, and when I did, I seen a whole different view. I started recognizing what his vision was and how he wants things to be reflected out to the community and how he wants to make that impact, because he definitely shook the world with what he did, in this line of work, because nobody can just go to any gang and, stand in the midst of it and help, and be accepted, because the man is definitely a man of God and a great man that people highly respect and love for his services and how he conducts himself with everyone he meets. It's just a light that you will definitely keep with you,
Yeah.
when you meet him. So
Yeah, and I mean, it definitely shows because he was awarded with the Medal of Honor or Freedom.
Medal of Freedom, yeah. So
By
he's in the ranks with like Martin Luther King and Mother Teresa. Those are Presidential Medal of Freedom recipients. So it's the highest civilian prize. And yeah, Father Greg started in the late 1980s, and he was never accepted, and you know, for a really long time. And there was a lot of conflicts and problems, him getting funding or stuff like that. But I think in 2010, the city of LA embraced him and said he's actually doing a good thing. They named a street after him. They have G-Day. I mean, it's an organization that's worldwide. It's the largest in the world, and yeah.
It's a gang intervention program that's worldwide, and it's the largest gang intervention program. So people from all over the world come, and they go to the endowment and this convention that Father Greg has, which is the name of it.
The 5K? Or?
No. It's a Homeboy network, global network, and so they come and they learn about the program and how it has successfully gone with Father Greg in the community, how he successfully has incorporated all that into the community, how it's helped, how it's going, or how it's grown and everything, or what he implements in the program, and they grasp from it and they start different programs based on Homeboy Industries. So they literally grab onto whatever he has implemented for us, our classes, our self help groups, our job training. We have plenty of job trainings. We're connected with job development. We're connected with colleges. You know, we have a scholarship programs and you know, grants, certain grants, and we also work with the children's art studios that work with them, like Fabian Deborah.
Yeah, Fabian Deborah, he's a Homeboy artist, and he just got the National Endowment of the Arts Award from the president as well, which is the highest award for an artist to get. So he has Homeboy Art Academy, and they have music and art. And I mean, you guys gotta, it's in Chinatown in downtown LA. They just opened a big brand new facility. I mean, all state of the art, and you know, it's like you know, it's something I wish I knew about when I was released, you know, from jail or prison and had nowhere to go, and I had no money. I couldn't get a job because I had a felony. I couldn't live anywhere because I had no credit score. It's like my terms of probation where I had to have a job and a place to live, and I couldn't get either of those. So the tables are turned against people that are system impacted, and it's not fair, right? So Homeboy is this place where you could come in, they could help you get tattoos removed from you, they could help you get a job, help you expunge your record. They have therapy classes, case management, help you get housing, sober living. I mean, the resources go on forever.
And the greatest coffee cake in the world. Don't forget that one.
So, how did Shia LaBeouf get involved?
So, is anyone familiar with Shia switching over to Catholicism recently? There's a podcast. Yeah, you are? Yeah, there's a podcast with Bishop Barron or something like that. But Shia played Padre Pio in an Abel Ferrara film. It didn't get, I don't think it got the release or traction a few years ago, but his process was going to a monk seminary in Northern California for 6 months and living with the monks and with the Catholics, and he really liked what they were doing, and he converted, right, to Catholicism. I grew up with Shia, so I went to first, second, third, fourth grade with him. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were hanging out one day, and he says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm doing this documentary about Homeboy, and we're going to interview Father Greg." And he looked at me like with those, blockbuster eyes. He said, "What? Father Greg?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Would you like to interview him?" He said, "Absolutely." He calls Father Greg the most important Catholic of our generation, easily. So it was an honor to help Shia meet someone like that, and have him, so it just all came together, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you turn your life around to get on this great track?
That's another documentary, right? I got sober off of drugs and alcohol, first of all, and then I had to just grind, every day, and slowly, I got an associate's, bachelor's, got a certificate, got my master's, and just one day at a time. But I have 9 years sober, so.
Well, first off, I just want to say thank you to your class for giving you this assignment so you can get an A, but also for the world to meet David. Thank you so much for your vulnerability and sharing your life story with us through this documentary. It was wonderful getting to know who you are and just the 360 that came about in your world, and thank you for inviting the audience into your world and sharing that, and thank you to you too, Dima, for producing such a wonderful documentary.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
All right, and last